Here we are, folks. Friday night fights at CR Sports Bar, Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Joined by Jerry Johnson right now.
We got a good match here tonight, Mark.
Yeah, another good one. Solid match.
Mr. Tim Tonjum, Jamie Pluta versus Trent Miller, Robert Schfino.
Yeah, this is going to be a, it sounds like we're beating a dead horse over and over and over, but man, they spin up some good matches up here at CR's. Here we go. Race to 11, CR Sports Bar, Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Tim Tonjum at the table. Man, hit it pretty solid. Kind of thunked, though, a little bit. I would be the 8-ball. So, you go with stripes. Mr. Rob Schfino at the table. If you haven't gotten a chance to see him play some one pocket without trying to ruin his action, but, man, banked them balls in pretty good. Man, I got to watch my mouth sometimes. But trying to get some action going. Shane Jackson in the house. Friday night tournament, getting ready to Trent, previous winner of this event, with the aforementioned Zach Boss. Strong player, straight shooter. This ball right here, the thing you want to prevent is a 13 following that ball in. That's the only concern. Shouldn't happen, though. Oh, good shot. Came underneath it, kind of. Forward with a little bit of left and go 1-2 rails. No, he's going to draw back and get on top of it. Either way works. Just like that. Cue ball for Rob here. Should be a problem, though. Just follow it through. 1-2, probably 3 rails. Yep. Good shot. Both of these two have such really, really pure strokes. Just straight shooters, man. They hit that ball so good. And that was a pretty quick rack right there. But 1-0, race to 11, BCA rules again. Less than good. Okay. But we'll get that lined up for you. And then, as always, you can keep an eye on Facebook under CRs and also under Jerry Johnson. And another good swipe at the break, but nothing comes in. Breaks him just phenomenal. That's all you can say. It's a phenomenal break, and it works really well on this table. So Pluta will cut the one. Oh, miss the one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 10 and the 7 aren't really in a good spot. The 7 goes. I think the 10 might go too, but you're going to be kind of limited on what you can shape off that ball. And Ravo's trying to get over on that 4 ball, I believe, for the side pocket. Can't really tell from this angle. Or is he going to the side pocket? Oh, nope, just playing it safe. Not a bad shot at all. If I'm him, I might take a shot at trying to move that 15-9. And not pocket a ball. But what's up, Zach? Zach Boss signing up for the Friday night tournament. And the cue ball was kind of drifting towards the corner, but it wasn't going to scratch at that speed. And Rob doesn't really want to shoot that 4. I don't blame him, especially when I got a pretty wired combo over there. That 5-3 is pretty easy to make. And he bumped to 7, made it a little bit more accessible. Good shot. Very, very, very strong one-pocket player. Trent Miller, I don't believe, plays the game. And Jamie and Tim can play pretty much any game there is. But this is kind of a match, too, as you advance in tournaments, whether this one or in singles, I don't blame him for shooting this, too. It's it's a tougher shot than most people are comfortable with, but you know what? You got to make these. You got to be able to not be afraid of shooting those balls. I am, but if I shot it as straight as Trent would. Hey, Chip, thanks for tuning in, buddy. And also, Ken, thanks for tuning in. Uh-oh, I just lost my screen here. 1 second.
How are you?
So So Trent and Rob will be up 2-0 real quick. But yeah, Chip Elkins, thank you for tuning in. Ken Daigle, always for tuning in too. Thank you both. And everybody else in the stream right now, we appreciate the support and for tuning in. iPad or computer. You can most often, I believe, simply just go to YouTube, and since you're logged in Gmail already, you should see your name on there, and then just hit the subscribe button. Man, he hit that one pretty solid too. 3-ball goes in with a little help, and they do have a starting ball on the 15. Or that 12 might be a little bit of work. But again, on the stream here, as far as subscribing, if you are logged in with a Gmail account or Gmail address, Google, etc., you just have to hit the subscribe button. Your name should be on there when you go over to YouTube. If not, you can log in via Facebook, and you can also, if you don't want to do either of those, you can also, and I'll try to help lead you through it. I'm not the most computer savvy, but I have figured that part out. Got to get down there. Got to get down there. Nope. Maybe I played too much one pocket today, but I believe that 12 cross banks in the lower right corner. It might be easier than coming back for it, but you're going to have to do a little bit of work here to work out that 12 ball, I think, and then you're going to be in trouble. So on second thought, that might not be the best way to get there. Let's see if he's going to run the cue ball between the 10 and the 2 and get over there. And he did. Nice. Very nice. That's a little bit much. Looks like he's going to wow, you might not get back in a 12. That might be the best luck that you have right there, unless you can stroke it like, get over there, get over there. Now this ball, if it doesn't cut in, Rob Schfino will cross bank this ball. Oh, he's got enough to cut it. That was a great shot, Trent. Man, that was a good shot. Outside English will help throw this in. And there we go. Looking at 3-0, just like that.
What did I miss here, Mark?
Well, Trent and Rob are putting on a run-out clinic. Jamie Pluta did miss a ball early on.
Let me check the schedule. So next week we have the M8 here tournament. Yep. The 20th we'll have 2 matches here, Mark. We'll have TJ Steinhaus, Josh Wallstrom versus Vince Garcia and Gino Albright. The winner of this match will play Zach Boss and Dan Key, and that's on the 20th. And the finals we're shooting for the 27th. And
these two played a pretty good pace so far, too.
Good. That's key in Scotch doubles.
Well, it's key when we do a double header, too. But yes, there's a lot of value in that and being able to play a little bit more fluid. 15, if that's it over there by the 9. That one does go. And I think the 13 made it past that point, so it'll go on the side if he wants to. You could go right towards the 2 ball with the cue ball and shape that 15. He might move that 6 ball, though, too, make it easier to get on. Oh. Oh, boy. And taking that lower left corner. Or if he'd have bumped into the 6, he would have cleared it out of the way and made that a little bit more accessible. But
wow,
what a shot! Man, oh man, what a shot!
Now Robert's a real good bank pool player too. So if they ever get stuck in a bank situation, he's the guy to have.
Shot. Unless he can get back to the left side of the 10. But yeah, he's going to shoot the right ball, I believe. 10, draw back a little bit on the 9. Hold up. Hold up. Spins this cue ball in. The cue ball might get stuck out there, or Trent's going to have himself a real thin, long cut on the 8 ball.
We score with our phones. That's why all the questions.
Yeah.
So you'll get text. We don't share.
I didn't think he could get on there. Could make that. And see if Tim and Jamie here can make them pay the price for it.
Yeah, they got to get something going here, Mark.
Yeah, it's going to... You're always in the match, but I'll tell you from experience, the further they get ahead, it does get a lot tougher, especially in Scotch. You know, Scotch is one thing, but in singles, you can always kind of put a package together more and break like mine. If you break like Zach, I think anybody can put packages together. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles could run out his racks. I mean, he breaks some good in here. It's impressive. Sometimes you're the hammer, and sometimes you're the nail.
You guys got nailed.
Yep. Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're the bug.
Mark.
Yeah.
He's got to be.
Yeah, he must. I was going to say, though, if you could miss that and stop shot, you're putting a 3 in between.
Oh,
that was
fine
easy.
then.
Yeah. I wonder what he was.
He was kind of.
Just don't take anything for granted.
He's going to want to leave an angle to get on that 8-ball. See, nice shot.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, the winner of this match plays the team that smoked Mark Weber and Nick Hansen.
Those two should have been charged with assault or something.
There was a strong arm robbery going on that night.
There was also 2 people impersonating a Scotch doubles cube, me and Nick. And then little Joe said something about how fast can you run a 100-yard dash. And I said, I can't wait to get in the stream to say that little Joe and Seiko are talking about a 100-yard dash between those 2. But I believe Seiko said he's 90.
Yeah, he is.
He looks good for 90. Man,
yes,
does he
look
does.
Good.
But yeah, that's quite the thing sitting over by 11 and having those 2 chit-chatting with each other. That's pretty special. Absolutely. Yeah. And another legend in the house, too, kind of. Hall of Famer, Mr. Rich Ernst is in the house. He's been running the Seiko's tournament for a while. When they printed up those hoodies originally, they made them for Rich. Made one for Rich, but it went to Rob, and it had, I think the 12 must go.
It looks like it does.
I don't know what they do with the 15, though. If that 6 is a little bit to the left more, it'd make it a lot easier, but they could get, you want to break it all right there. Just throw it in with a bunch of English and keep the cue ball up there. We're going to find out.
Nice shot.
Look at Jamie's got a hat with my logo on it at the M. Hey, Nick Tonjum, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Good shot. Good shot.
Jamie should be all fired up after watching the Moscone Cup.
Yep.
Ooh, he thought he went too far.
Yeah, it kind of looked that way, didn't it? Yeah, these 2 are fighting right back into it again. Down 3-0, and it's like it was nothing.
There we go.
Robert Schfino with a man
So Tim breaking a little bit off to the side this time. Get that arm extended out. There we go. Smack. We hit that pretty solid too. Got the 10 on the side.
All right.
And that way you have a whole bunch of, you have more opportunities and more possibilities to get on other balls.
Got to get at him early for sure.
Oh, no. Look where Jamie put Tim there. So 7 goes in the upper corner, goes in the lower right corner. And other than that, those balls don't go anywhere. The 4 and the 2. The 2 does go in the upper left. Now, he might actually get on. Does he get on the 5 here?
Well, if he does, they're going to call a rep.
The ball you could get on is a 7. How about a stop shot and play safe? I think he did call for a safe. That's not a bad idea. I just learned something here tonight.
Nice shot.
Good shot, yep.
Moved that. Yep, good shot right there.
Rob is going to try to lightly graze this 12 or the long 5 ball or possibly even the 5 in the side. It's going to be hard to completely hide this ball unless you get it underneath the 12 like that. Man, what a shot. I want to say, I'm having a hard time getting his name in the Fargo Payton. I want to say he's like a 690 or something like that. In the pool world, everybody knows him and loves him. How you doing, Rich?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, my friend. Rich Aaron's in the house. Hall of Famer and well-deserved.
Thank you.
I was glad that they misordered your hoodies. I was just telling Jerry about my Rob Matson hoodie because Rob would have swam in that. You could fit 3 of them maybe in it with the guys like you and me,
They did. But they did it 3 times.
Did they really?
Yeah. So Jared just switched companies.
Oh, I'll be danged.
Yeah.
3 times for your jersey?
Yeah. They got it wrong 3 times.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because they put your had Rob Matson hoodie on.
Yeah.
But you got a big tournament coming up here.
I do. Well, I have a Toys for Tot tournament coming up next weekend.
Yep.
You know, it's I wouldn't call it a big one. Yeah,
Different
like
time of the year this year?
24 Scotch doubles. You know, I put a cap on it this year, 1,100, because
Okay.
I had a lot of people saying, well, it's no fun when you have to come and play against the master, you know, the stacked teams, you know,
Sure.
and stuff like. Even though it is a fundraiser or whatever, not fun, but toys.
Yep.
You know, it's more fun for people to
To have
enjoy
a
it.
more
Yeah.
competitive match, yeah.
Yeah, so there's 1,100 cap.
When I mentioned time of year, I meant more, I should have said more. Is it a different weekend than normal that it just kind of screws things up for people, or is it just
It's usually the first or second weekend
okay?
of
And now, can people
December.
still sign up, or is it
Oh
full?
yeah,
Is it?
I'll take it right up today. I'm looking for more players, more teams. Right now I'm at 20. I would like to get 24. I could even take more, you know.
Okay.
And then I have 2 divisions this year. You know, it's a nice guy, and he's just getting into. He has like 51 players every
Oh, wow.
Saturday. I know, it's ridiculous. You know, it's nice.
You know, there's more cornhole on ESPN and other sports channels than there is pool.
I-
Men's events that went away. There was a handful of years where they had a lot of women's events on there, the women's tour. But it'd be nice to see that get a little bit more mainstream coverage.
Right.
There's no real definitive answer what happened with the ESPN and that kind of coverage.
Right.
There is a match back in the day that some people rumor was a part of it with I forget what his name was, but and there's claims that it was dumped so that all the players went and put money on that guy to win, and then Vegas says we aren't dealing with you pool players anymore. But just relaying what I've heard over the years, but after that, then it seems like coverage on TV kind of went away.
Right. From Ontario, Canada this year, Sean, I hope I don't mispronounce the name, but
Oh, good shot, Rob. Sean.
so, you know, he said he was coming, but he's going to check with this Johnny.
Johnny Baptiste?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Johnny Baptiste. Is he coming too?
Well, hopefully he's coming.
Yeah, Johnny's a strong player, man. I
Yeah.
played on a couple of teams with him back in the day, and he plays good. Johnny's really good. He used to play a lot with Felix, who had kind of retired from pool.
Yeah.
Canada come down.
Yeah, Jason Klatt.
Yep.
Came
Ryan
in.
Soloveld had come a couple of times, right, back in the day?
Yeah. Yeah. I reached out to him last year or the year before, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just come all the time, and then I even had a,
From here?
no, from Canada.
Not
Drawing
sure.
a blank.
Did I think there was another guy on there asking about it, Jason Creglia. Is all.
Yeah, he reached out, so I think he's on the alternate list. So
Is he? Yep.
in case, you know, it's never full until everybody pays, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Mark?
true. And I would
So
say
get your
also,
payments in. Doesn't he do the stream thing with that other guy?
I think he doesn't.
Yeah.
Does he even play anymore?
I don't know.
He always seemed like one of those guys though that he could not play for 5 years and then pick up a rack and run a 5-pack just like that.
Oh yeah.
Strong player though. Oh, look at this ball, man! What a
Yeah.
good shot.
Wow, I didn't.
Are you familiar with Rob Schfino much?
No, never met him
Yep.
before.
He plays a really, really strong one-pocket game, and that is not to discredit his 8-ball game or anything else. It's just, and probably somebody that at some point would be eligible for something like what you're doing with Seacos and stuff. He plays really well.
Yeah.
Plays good, but
Rumor has it that you know a lot about one ball. Yeah.
Eric, oh man, Dan Key and Brian Brower. I'm gonna butcher that name. Eric H. How about that?
Horlifson.
Horlifson. Yes, that's how you pronounce
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Eric Horlifson.
Yeah, that's who used to come with Jason.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
And Jason Klatt. Yep. Hey, thanks, Brandon, for looking up Schfino's Fargo too. Everybody on the stream again, if you have not hit the subscribe button, please do. And thumbs up if you like to stream. Thumbs down, if you don't, that's fair too. We know all on the match here. Rob and Trent are putting together a package here now, and up 6-2.
Watching this lady, it's match right here in front of me, the table right in front of me, and Charlie comes around, and that's coming later.
Yep, that's your son.
What happened?
Yep.
So Charlie come around, my son. I had no idea he was coming. I seen a phone, and then I hear Charlie's voice, and oh my God.
But your dad only goes in the Hall of Fame one time, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That was special. That was really special. that he
But
made
the
it down
funny
there.
thing, the thing is about it, it's like they're playing this match. You know, it's hill match, and I'm thinking, I would have felt so bad.
Yeah.
I explained to her, you know, hey, I just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and
Yep.
you know, and my son came. Sorry about that.
Yep.
Luckily, she won the game. So.
And as far as apologizing that, I wouldn't expect anything different. Yeah, it's just everything I've known ever about you has always been just pure class, Rich.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You do a fine job at it, and you've roughed too, right?
I am certified VNEA ref.
Yep.
I'm also certified world, for.
Yeah. Now, to certify, do you have to go to 2 different classes for the different systems,
Well,
or
yeah, you
does
have
one
to do
cover it?
VNEA.
Okay.
VNEA. They have a class and
Yep.
out in Vegas. You're a bad ref. You shouldn't be.
Well, there is that, yes.
Just so you know, I've never made a bad call.
For all the time I've known you, I don't think so either. I mean, calls might not have gone my way sometimes, but you call them the way they should be called. So, yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like in the stream here. I don't care who wins either. I root for everybody, and I just love good pool. And
yeah, you got to.
We're seeing Rob and Trent kind of put on a little run-out clinic right now. Look at that part in the 2 and 3 and straight into the 8 and the side. So tell me a little about Seco. You guys all rolled up together, you and Tim and him?
Yeah, Tim was driving, and yep.
And you've known Seco for a long time, huh?
Oh yeah, I took over the tournament a few years, but I ran little qualifiers,
Yeah, yep.
and stuff like that. Just like 16 players,
Yep.
But I knew nothing, about
like the bigger scale and.
Yeah.
And that's pretty. I've always felt that it's one of the most prestigious tournaments around. You look at that trophy, you see those names. It says who's who of pool up here, and people from around here. I mean, there's not everybody's from Minnesota, and
Right.
I tell you what, that's quite the notch in the belt to be able to get your name on that trophy down there.
Yeah. Rory Hendrickson comes to it every year from North Dakota. And
Yep. I've known Rory for a number of years.
I don't know if he's listening. Can you see who's listening?
No, we can't see who's on here. I can see how many are on here, though.
No.
And ever since you got on, we've actually...
He's joined with Tim Hike and Josh Schoens will be there. And
Yep. He's asked me to hop in the booth a little bit, too.
Oh, yeah.
Spend some time in there.
Yeah, you should, yeah. Yeah, when I'm not
holding
winning,
up the trophy.
I'm sitting next to Noonan here.
Yes.
Tournament director.
Another good tournament director.
Oh, yeah.
Been at it for a number of years now, and she runs a tight ship. Rather stern at times, but well done. Is that going to be on stream too, or is that?
No, it's just maybe part of Friday.
Part of Friday? Okay. Awesome. And then Toys for Tot, there's some Scotch teams that can still sign up for that. Be sure to hit up Rich on Facebook. Yeah, Rob had gotten stuck up there behind that 10 and 13, and he shot the combo in the side, cleared one of their balls, put the cue ball up there.
This would be a hell of a shot.
Oddly enough, a one-pocket player put the cue ball up on the end draw. Who'd have thought, right?
Well,
What nickname do you go by? Just Joey? How am I supposed
Tim's,
to
and rightfully so, taking a little bit extra time on this ball here.
What's it?
Man, what
Wow.
a shot. Yeah,
or then you're worse off. But
Yep.
you want a shot at it.
and that happens a lot too, and sometimes instead of banking a ball, people try to move it, and they'll end up moving it for their opponent and getting stuck on a ball.
Yep.
And then you just kind of sell out the game. I don't recommend this at home, but there is a little spot on the left rail where you can get on the 8-ball and take it in the upper right corner.
I'd lay for the bank.
Yeah, I myself would too.
100%.
And that can happen very often.
I'm Jerry. How you doing? How old are you?
Jamie Pluta. Oh, he missed a 6. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And there you go. There's exactly what we were saying there. You're trying to move the ball. Give yourself something. Don't take yourself out of the game like
Now
that.
look at,
Now you're down 8-2, and boy.
Yep. He's got to get up on this ball here now.
He's going to go down to the rail and then come around.
There you go. Nice shot.
And
You want
now
to get a little higher, but he's all right.
Trent will probably go 3 rails in this too, or just kind of baby it in. Just baby it in. You can go around the table, though, too, if you wanted to. That's a lot better there.
Yep. Get that shot.
Yep. Make sure you're on it. Man, these guys are playing good.
Yes, they are.
Ooh.
Wow.
Bank that one in. But if you just play to shape that ball for a bank, you could leave your opponent's ball messed up on the rail.
Yep.
And yeah, you might, even if you don't make the bank, they still have work to do.
Man, Trent's breaking good, isn't he?
Yeah, that was a pretty solid one there. And
Ooh-wee.
man.
Man, this could be 9-2.
And then leave the 9 ball to roll over on the left side rail and just take the 8 up in the corner, huh? I'm moving that 8 ball myself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you're moving it.
Everybody knows.
Don't even go there, Mark, like you're going to play it.
I hate that spot on the table. Man, do I hate that spot on the table.
How many watch?
Table and come
He
back.
wanted to come off that end rail, leave an angle on the 9 and move it, I think, but he's too straight.
Well,
Robert's a smooth shooting player. See how smooth he is?
Yep. Looks like they're going to try to shape the 8 down in the lower left corner off that 15 ball.
You got to get pretty straight. I don't know how far out that side pocket is. You got to be careful.
I almost like going on the 15, going 2 rails and getting underneath that 8 ball, coming back to the bottom side of it and shooting up in the corner. Because if you don't get really dead, straight in on that 8, that's a tough shot over there.
Yeah.
But now they're kind of committed to go that route.
Oh yes, that's the route they're going. You better
That
get
is.
on that rail over there, pretty close to it. I mean,
How's your speed control here,
I'll
Rob?
find out in about 1
Yeah,
second.
that's pretty good right there.
Pretty good right there.
Man, these guys are not wasting any time either. I might have to sign up for the Friday night tournaments here. You'll get more comfortable at banking shots, and doesn't mean you're going to make them all, but make more than you do right now. That's a step. It's called progress. Not everybody goes from 0 to 100 overnight, and not everybody always gets to 100 anyways.
I tell you what, he's pounding that break.
Yeah, he is. The strength of it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've always had to keep that in like a dark area.
I'll
store
make
it
an
dark.
announcement here.
699 in that rating, Pool Ace. So thanks for tuning in, buddy, or gal. Sorry. Ryan Harmson, put the pedal to the metal. No. Give a ring if you are on the way and just a few minutes away. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Peyton, ain't that something? Oh, got a little bit too high, but you know what? Oh, he's going to pinch it.
Close out your tab.
This guy can bank.
It's not clicked.
This guy can bank. Man, he hit that ball good, too. Ability to make a mistake has really dwindled down to... Oh, it is. Yeah, you better get it to him then. Yep. Hey, thanks, Charlie, for getting a hold of Jerry on that. And again, buddy, that was pretty special last.
It wasn't his.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't his, but still, all those words to you, Charlie.
That's great. No, there's the color.
Well, these guys need to put a few racks together.
Yeah,
here.
they do. Yeah, they did. They're in a little bit deeper deficit this time, but these two got a lot of grit in them, so I don't count them out yet at all.
Yeah, they're definitely grinders.
Yes. It's been in a lot of situations in their pool careers, tougher than this even. But this is a, oh my goodness. Got away with it? Cue ball. Especially if you're not on a really good angle for it. It really limits what you can do to shape another ball, and it's just not good. Look at this shot. Man, oh man.
Tell Mark thanks. That was Charlie. Tell Mark thanks.
Yeah, no problem, Charlie. Much love for you, buddy.
Oh,
That's a tough one.
man. Trent comes with that shot. Robert dogged that one.
Oh, he gave it to him. Man.
Caught it time. Here's the Primo
A little bit of
construction replay.
TJ Steinhaus kicking action
Look
here.
at that.
Man, dead center.
How'd he hit it?
Well, here we go. If you're going to rally, you need to pick up probably 4 games here at the minimum. And, you know, even if they get on the hill, at least be at 10-7, make them think a little bit. But
Look where Tim moved to.
if you get to 10-6,
Tim moved over
he moved where Trent's
Trent's
breaking.
breaking.
If you get to 10-6, it's not going to be the same. If they get up to the hill, 10-7 is a lot different than 10-6, obviously. I mean, I'm trying to do simple math here, but
Let me make sure I got one.
momentum-wise, money from that back into the tournament. And the end of the
Absolutely.
events.
Yep. I got to double check that and see where we're at, too. So,
See how many are
yeah.
subscribed. Well, he's got the 12 ball up there.
Yep.
If you get a little bit weird on this angle on the 10 on the side, it can definitely make it tough. And
Once you get him fairly decent on that 10 to get a shot at that 8-ball mark.
yeah, yep. It'd be interesting if he comes back at it and tries to get the cue ball. So, I mean, there is an angle to go to the 10 back on the left side. Come back through that 4 and the 10. Might just kind of roll it in too, though. Yeah, oh, wow, he hit that one pretty good. Weird angle, but ton of tables over their time. And we got a sponsor here, too, a guy I work with that's an incredible table mechanic, too, Mr. Rob Metz.
Fast action pool table service. Robbie Dobby.
Eight in the lower left corner.
Tim gets a 9-4 here.
Pretty good out for those guys here. I mean, obviously down 9-3, you need everything you can get. But
Yep.
again, I think if you are going to give up a game and get them on the hill, you got to at least get to 7. 6 at the bare minimum, but 7 would be a nice number. So 4-9, race to 11 at CR Sports Bar in Coon Rapids, Minnesota.
That's where we were supposed to be. So
Scotch doubles event tomorrow. Did that fill here too, or is there still a few spots for the mixed Scotch
We got
doubles?
a few spots open, yep.
Yep.
So
And that starts at what,
I think we're at
11 normally or 10?
25, 26 teams signed up. So that's good because there's an event going on up in Duluth. So,
Oh, sure.
yeah.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
And he may end up, if he gets in trouble, he's got the 3, but the 5 will go on the
5 on
side
the
from there too.
correct, yep.
Yeah. Just don't catch the edge of that 11 and scratch off it.
Just try to move it not. There you go.
That'll work. That'll work. That would be nice.
Oh, if
3
it
to
does,
the 2.
that's- yeah.
2 to the 5. 5 to the 7. 4, 1. And the 8. Yeah, it does go, don't it?
Yep.
I wonder which would be a stronger team, Rob and Trent or Zach and Trent? Zach and Trent got a victory under their belt.
Yep.
Attention pool players. VNEA rules. Flip for the first break, alternate break thereafter. Any questions, come up and ask. If you're not getting your tag.
Hey, thanks, Jim. We appreciate it, man.
In a match.
Ooh, one should release over and take the one in the lower left corner. Or you think it'll hold there for this corner? I think he's going to play
left
to,
corner.
Yeah, he's going to play to
Ball
have it.
naturally goes over there.
Very
Yep.
nice. Good control. And this should get them on the hill.
Corey Johnson, Jen Lampy, table 21.
Nice shot.
Joey
Beautiful.
Jr.,
Yep.
Jeff Alcott.
Man,
table 20.
they played good.
Dave Eckert, Dave Schmidt Jr.
They
table
have
16.
played real good.
Wow,
tonight.
yeah, this is pretty impressive.
Oliver, table
10 to 4.
14.
Winner of this match again goes on and plays Zach and Dan Key.
Zach Boss.
Very impressive, you two, again.
I'm gonna laugh.
Can't say it
I'm gonna
enough.
laugh when they come up with a card.
Can't say it enough, though. That was very impressive. Got a ball. I wonder if he's breaking like Zach.
because you did get the only ball.
Man, this might be it, Jerry.
Can you take some balls out to some
They make a solid, and they're off and running on this one. I think they're out.
5, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. I think they're out.
Man, oh man. That was a tough start shot too.
Yeah, the 8 ball does have a pocket. Just cut it in the lower left there. It'd be interesting if they try to move it at all. I don't think so, though. And then draw back to shape the 2 just as insurance. But.
Little Joe.
Ah, interesting.
Or if you shoot the 3 and the 4, draw back and shape the 7 just in case the 3 follows it in.
No, but don't. You don't want to hit it perfect; it'll fall in. You know.
They're not going to play that 8 off that stripe in the side, are they?
If they do, that's insane.
Chrissy Pluta.
Slow roll this.
That's a good.
I'll let Let's Plaza going forward now, but
Yeah.
interesting. Huh.
Well,
Once
see
you
what he
shoot the
does
dark.
here. Remember in the old days, I would just hit this as hard as I could and just try to sloppily get on the 8. I didn't know any better, you know.
Nice shot. Nice
Well,
shot.
there's
right
the
there.
cut. This could be it. Man, this is a quick one.
Unreal.
Wow.
This is the fastest match we've had.
Wow.
Wow.
What a match by those 2.
That's
Wow.
unreal.
That was so well played. Rob Schfino and Trent Miller advancing to play Zach and Dan.
Hour and 20 minutes.